Microorganisms, we will learn about how food can be preserved. Food preservation. Some common methods used for preserving the food and saving it from the attack of microorganisms is chemical method, preservation by common salt, by sugar, oil, vinegar, heat and cold treatments. In chemical method, we make use of salt edible oils. They generally check the growth of microorganisms. They are therefore called as preservatives. Salt or acid preservatives in pickles prevent attack of microbes. Sodium benzoate, sodium metabisulfite are common preservatives. Preservation by common salt. This is used to preserve fish and meat. The fish and meat are covered with salt and this check the growth of bacteria. Salting is used to preserve amla, raw mangoes, tamarind, etc. Preservation by sugar. Candies, jams, jellies, squashes are preserved by sugar. Sugar reduces the moisture content which inhibits growth of bacteria which spoil the food. Preservation by oil and vinegar. This prevents the spoilage of pickles because bacteria cannot live in the environment. Vegetables, fruits, fish, meat are also preserved by this method. Heat and cold treatments. This is, you must have seen that your mother boils the milk and it is kept for storage. Boiling kills the microorganisms. Similarly, we keep the food in the refrigerator. It inhibits the growth of microorganisms or microbes. Pasteurization. Pasteurization, you must have seen many products which are pasteurized like your cheese, milk, etc. The pasteurized milk can be consumed without boiling as it is free from harmful microbes. The milk is heated to 70 degrees Celsius for 15 to 30 seconds and then suddenly chilled and stored. This kind of treatment helps to kill the microorganisms and it also prevents the growth of microorganisms. This process was discovered by Louis Pasteur and therefore it is called as pasteurization. Storage and packing. These days dry fruits and even vegetables are sold in sealed airtight packets to prevent the attack of microbes. Now coming to the nitrogen cycle. Nitrogen cycle is important for us. One important gas, which is nitrogen, it is present in the atmosphere and it cannot be used as such. Our atmosphere contains 78% nitrogen. It cannot be directly taken up by the plants and animals. They need this and it is an important constituent of living organisms as it is a part of proteins, chlorophyll, nucleic acid and vitamins. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be directly taken up by plants and animals. Certain bacteria, blue-green algae present in the soil fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into compounds of nitrogen. Once nitrogen is converted into these usable form of compounds, it can be utilized by the plants from the soil through their root system. Nitrogen is then used for synthesis of plant proteins and other components. Animals feeding on the plants get the proteins and other nitrogen compounds. When the plants and animals die, bacteria and fungi which is present in the soil convert the nitrogenous waste into nitrogenous compound used by plants again. Certain other bacteria convert some part of them to nitrogen gas which goes back into the atmosphere. As a result, the percentage of nitrogen is maintained. You can see before you the nitrogen cycle. There is one method by which by lightning. This is a natural process. Atmospheric nitrogen is fixed and converted into usable form of nitrogen. Blue-green algae bacteria present in the soil convert the atmospheric nitrogen into usable form of nitrogen. This is then gets dissolved in the soil and the plant takes it up. This is then the plants are consumed by the animals. Then the nitrogenous waste are converted into nitrogen again by the help of bacteria. So this is the nitrogen cycle. It is very important cycle. Reference book is there before you, your NCERT book. Images are taken from Wikipedia and Aglasem NCERT book. Thank you.